Nitro RC Nerds here, John and Andrew, and today we're going to talk about how to change the fuel tank guard on your OFNA Hyper 7. Now, why would you need to change your fuel tank guard, you ask? Well, if you're like me, you probably have a bit of a habit of screwing through plastic, and that's exactly what happened. You know, the good news is I change the air filter all the time. Clean it out and oil it. The bad news is every time I do it, I screw in this plastic piece a little bit more, to where finally I just screwed right through it. So I had to order another piece. Now here's where it gets a little funny. The part number for it is 19075, and you can see that's the part that I ordered there from OFNA directly. Got it at OFNA warehouse. So when I got it, I thought, what the blank? This doesn't look anything like the part I have here. Went back to the manual. Sure enough, part number I need is 19075. So finally I contacted OFNA, and it turns out that this fuel tank guard is something that they actually changed. So it uses the same part number, but here is the updated one for the Hyper 7 TQ Sport. So just make sure that whenever you order it, if you see a picture like this right here, don't order it. Just call OFNA direct. Spoke with a gentleman named BJ out there. He'll hook you up. He knows exactly what the deal is. They said they're getting more and more instances of this. But just tell them that you need the new tank guard. I know it's kind of odd not being able to reference it by part number, but you need the new tank guard of the 19075 version. So it's pretty easy to do this. Just go ahead and unscrew the fuel tank. And I can hear you now. Some of you are probably going, oh, you don't have to take off the fuel tank. Well, you don't have to, but I like to, simply so that I can clean it. Now, when you're actually taking the guard itself off, you'll notice that this kind of scary looking piece right here is really just your fuel filter, and it's tied with a zip tie to another component right there, which is a separate piece of the fuel tank guard. So what you have to do is first cut that piece off, and after you cut it off, while it doesn't look like it, there's an actual screw right down in there, and you can just use a 2mm screw a hex screw, to remove it like such. Now it's simply a matter of putting everything back. One tip is to actually pre-thread the zip tie as you screw on, as you screw on this component right here. So just go ahead and get the zip tie through there, and then now it's just a matter of tying down the fuel filter, this piece right here, into the zip tie to that piece. Simply screw the guard back onto the fuel tank, and then finally just screw your tank back to the car, and you are in good business. And there you go. There's your new super cool fuel tank guard. Easy peasy Japanesey. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.